Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we are back with Long War of the Chosen. And I know it's been a bit of a break before the last since the last episode, or before I've been able to record, so we'll take a quick peek into the armory because there is something I want to touch on here. We only have one person in the infirmary, and that's Coach. He had a major wound after one of our episodes a while back. He still has 13 days to go, but he's the only one anymore. He's feeling a little lonely in the infirmary. Let's hope we can keep it that way in the infirmary, and then we can get back to 100%. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? The one thing I did want to touch on, though, I noticed another soldier bond available in here. So let's take a look at that before we get out. And shiny Goblin Zubat. I think it makes a nice little match to pair you up with our Psyop Tiber Azure. And it's actually a nice compatibility here. So you guys have good cohesion. We're going to go ahead and do this thing and make it happen. you guys went for the repelling shot here. Zubat and Hammer and Anvil. There we go. There's your team. Can't wait to see you guys in action together. And we are set. Now it's just a matter of getting back out on the map to see what we have going. I think there's nothing really else to look at in there. And we have someone doing leadership training. I think that might be Laser Master in there, if memory serves me. Got someone in the Psi Lab for 5 more days. She's going to be finished up very soon. And that's mostly what we got going on right now. Four days left on our coil guns, 5 days till another supply drop, and we're got 30 hours left for our covert action to finish, and hopefully it's successful and we get some enemy corpses as a result. So other than that, let's get out here and get the time going. We have a big mission pending out on the map right now, and that is our supply raid right here. And I have to remember, I have planned, since we took it on, that we will boost with intel. So I got to remember not to spend intel elsewhere. As much as I would like to expand, I know I need about 160 intel, I believe, when I was looking around to make contact in South Africa, to start working towards where we know we have a site we have to get to eventually. And I want to keep pushing there. So when we need to, the Avatar project, we say, we got time. But I don't want to wait too long, because before you know it, you don't keep up the pressure there. You get into a tight spot. So in the meantime, let's just do some assorted loot, see exactly what that ends up being, and then we'll probably, this is really the only region, so I really do need to expand, but this is the only region at the moment that I have under strength 5 even, I think. So everybody else is level 5 or higher that we have available. So we're going to just scan right here after we gather some loot and see if we can find some other missions here. Hopefully the supply raid will be successful. Maybe we'll lower the strength a tick. We'll see. So we can keep doing some missions over here. Wouldn't that be nice? All right, so we did get some. We got a hair trigger, we got a PCS hacking, and an elite suppressor. Actually, I guess that's okay. I don't mind getting another hacking PCS for some of our specialists, or one of them out there. So we could probably look at selling the hair trigger, but I'll probably hold on to the other two. So someone claiming to have once helped XCom during the invasion reached out to us with word of a gift to bolster our efforts. After risking a meeting, the stranger provided us with loot that they managed to steal from Advent's peacekeeping forces. All right. Let's go down here and scan in New Mexico and see if we can come up with another mission or two, because we do have a fair amount of people available for a mission. So let's see if we can find something.
Setting course for Sector 8, Mexico.
I'm going to assume the supply run will, or potentially, well, we got something else here. Let's take a look. Well, guess what? I was thinking the supply run would be today's mission. But we fortunately found a security breach, and we got a little mission to go on down here. I do not recall who our individual in this haven is, but I think we're just going to move right on and do this. So unauthorized signal from Resistance Haven in New Indonesia. The advisor and volunteers from the haven will intercept and eliminate a spy and their advent handlers at a nearby meeting site. 3. Not just one spy, but 3. Oh my lord, how is anybody going to be left in this haven after we're done? I mean, I'm happy to clean them out, but oh baby, let's go do this.
Setting course for Sector 16, Indonesia.
All right, Operation Ice Tooth will take us into the wilderness of New Indonesia. We're going to see if we can go interrupt that meeting between spies. I see several laser weapons out here, so that makes me happy. Let's go see what this is all about. All right, the Advent spy has been tracked to a meeting site. We've done this before. Let's see if we can be successful yet again.
We're in a concealed position.
All right. Well, thank you, Andrei the Gamer, for helping root out some spies. So good job on your part. We do get your grenades to go along with it. That's nice. And then we got the rest of the folks here that are going to help us out. I think what I said, like 3 laser weapons I saw, I thought, glowing in the dark. Now, we do not have the high ground on this particular start. It looks like the high ground's off to this side, but more than likely we'll be carefully approaching in this direction since we're actually near the map edge over here. So, Trisha Primal, shall you move on up for us?
Moving to position.
On this rainy day in the Indonesian wilderness. And we do not see anything right off the bat, but we'll keep pushing forward. Okay, we got a building over here. So we got the this is a home that we've had battles around before. It can work out really nice, or it can cause some line of sight issues, and we'll see what it's going to be today and if the battle indeed takes place around that building. So let's kind of take our time a little bit in moving forward.
Yes, sir. On my way.
I'm thinking, well, since you're kind of moved fairly far forward, we'll kind of take a more lateral move, see what turns up.
Yes, sir.
And let's go over here. Yeah, we'll just come here with you.
Time to motor.
And so far we're okay moving up. I'm not feeling too stressed yet on this first move.
Roger that.
I'm sure it's this way. I'm definitely sure it's this way.
And Andrei, let's get you up there with your team also. In fact, I'll give you the most forward position. See if we can cheat and find a little look-see over here.
Already there.
And that's a negative. A big ol' negative. So we'll just keep moving, sliding everybody over for the time being.
Orders confirmed, on the move.
See if we pick up any sound clues here along the way. And nothing. Quick and easy turn until we start getting an idea of where they are. So no sound clues yet. In fact, Andrei, let's just kind of keep going forward at an angle and see if we can get some lines of sight. A little blue move at a time. There is no timer. There is no necessarily, there is no rush per se. So it's not like we have to, you know, get up there as quick as possible or whatever. So let's move lateral here and kind of get our team repositioned. Now we kind of know we can move in this area without a problem, and I think we got a couple people that can overwatch for worst case scenarios. In fact, we'll just push forward here.
10-4.
I'm almost there.
Move, move, move.
Affirmative.
All right, and I think we'll just slap these two rather than push forward any farther yet.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
Alright. Let's just get a sense real quick. So I do have the 4 grenades with you. We do have biggest boom, so yeah, we'll have some ability to at least do some damage with our grenades. The boosted cores, yeah, so you you're okay, my friend. Andre, you are okay. Now, let's see if I can kind of move forward a bit. Here's our basic ballistic weapon. They do have a grenade and a flashbang, and we have what here? An alloy vest. So she has some extra health. Oh, that's really nice to see. We're just going to start moving slowly up because usually, you know, this is where it starts happening, where we start getting close. So we'll start slowing things down a little bit, making sure we don't overstep ourselves, and therefore make this thing happen under our terms, is what I'm thinking.
Brilliant.
Andre, I don't know if I want to push that close into the building, because I kind of want to keep you outside with your grenade. So I think we'll just, like I said, we'll not go too crazy pushing forward.
Moving on, sir.
Moving.
And one more to get up there. What, Trisha?
Moving to designated position. Roger, I've got my
Ready
eyes
to
on.
engage.
Eyes on the prize. Moving to Overwatch.
Eyes on the prize.
All right. Let's have you, Mary Lawrence. Well, I was hoping you could maybe get over here, get some. We haven't really peeked around this side of the building too much yet, and we're about to do it.
Affirmative, moving out.
And we finally got to peek around the building, but we have not found anything yet. So this is where we may or may not decide if we want to get up on top of the building and see if that works for us or not. I guess, Akil, we're going to have you take a peek in the building, see what we see. And we're not getting any through vision or anything over here, so let's keep moving. Andre, I guess with that in mind, I'm going to bring you to the corner over here and hope I'm not over pushing things.
Good to go.
And it doesn't seem like we are. So I'll get someone else down here. This individual, Trisha, has a laser weapon. We'll have her up there with you. Noel also has a laser weapon, but we'll keep him here so he can be overwatched with it. And then we'll take our shotgun and have that up fairly far forward.
Stepping off. Eyes on the prize.
I'll cover you.
I'll take your lead.
We've got something over
Okay,
here.
we're hearing some sounds at last. We're at least hearing some sounds now. No vision yet. So the question becomes, you know, I sometimes have gone on the roof to get a nice high ground kind of situation, but we're a little lacking in cover on the roof, and we don't have the sniper that's really fun to perch in the window over here. So we'll probably avoid the high ground per se. There is no ladder convenient, so it's either take the high ground now or stick with cover on the ground. And we're gonna inch forward here and see what we can see.
On the move.
We heard the sounds. Can we actually get visual contact? Not yet. Not yet. So depending on where they are, we do have a little farther forward high ground also potentially available there. Andre, little wheelbarrow cover for you, maybe my friend.
On my way.
You know, wheelbarrows make such good cover. I think we'll give you.
Got it, sir.
We'll give you full cover on the truck. We'll see if we can push you more. Well, let's take an inside path with you. You're the one with the inside path. And it's not really good forward cover, though. Unless I just stay in this doorway for now, and then we have two-way
Okay.
cover. I'm just being cautious because, you know, there has been a little break between our play, so I don't want to get myself into too much trouble all at once here. And so we're playing a little careful, I will admit.
All right.
Overwatch.
Got it covered. On Overwatch.
All right, I think we know we were kind of close because of the sound clues. I do like the fact that this is full cover for you, Trisha.
On my way.
And I don't like the fact that we haven't found him yet. So I hope they're not too closely packed together, especially with 3 faceless out there on one mission. Does anyone else have better speed to get up here? Not really. Let's
Position
go there.
confirmed.
You don't see anything. What's your speed like? Okay, we got a little
Yes, sir.
bag of feed or something we can hide behind here. We're not seeing anything. So I'm probably not going to have quite as much Overwatch here. And while we push forward just a little further.
Moving to position.
And we're really not seeing it.
Come on, let's go.
Andrei, we'll put you here.
Location confirmed.
And we got 1 Overwatch, just in case.
Moving to Overwatch.
Oh, I missed somebody. Oops. I don't ever do that now, do I? Now, this is a little bit of a stretch. We don't want to do it usually on a yellow move, but I don't feel like, you know, we're going to get seen activated-wise, since it's only a few steps beyond everybody else.
Good to go.
There, we finally gained sight of who we're looking
things are
for.
about to get noisy.
Yeah, they potentially are. Now, if we could take out this little pod here. It's an Advent... It's not a hideous pod, to be quite honest. We got a drone, an Advent officer, and an Advent trooper. So I can see, and it looks like we'll have a decent chance, at least with some of us, to get up fairly close. And it looks like they were wandering across. I would think maybe that's what they'll continue. So let's
Roger
see if we
that.
can set up. And let's see if we gain sight of anything else in the process. So there very well could be more enemies not too far away. That's been our experience in the past. Oh, we're going to come up to this bale of hay.
No problem, squad leader.
Oh, we see something else.
Enemies within visual
There we
range.
go. Now there's where the faceless are, and that's what I'm happy to have found out. We got an Advent gunner, a little more, well, it's not an advanced gunner though. We got a stun lancer. So none of these rendezvous folk, other than the faceless, are very high level. So at least we have eyes on. So we don't necessarily want to go live quite yet because I don't want to activate everybody at once. That's for sure.
Good copy. Moving on target.
And Andrei, we'll just give you this cover.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
So we have good vision on everybody over here. We have the ability with Andrei with us to, you know, grenade activation. But we'll want to make sure we see how they move next turn. And then at least pull some of us back. Because, you know... You know, we don't want to pull them into us. So I think that let's go see who's left. It's Overwatch, and potentially Overwatch again. Now they're moving across, probably. And if I move here, we're going to see a lot more. This is like, oh no, we can still see from there. But here, we don't. We don't see those guys over there. So we may want to be very careful about how we place ourselves next turn.
I'll cover you.
On Overwatch.
Shouldn't get flanked,
I'm on
so
it.
we'll just play the Overwatch game and then start pulling back
Acknowledged. Taking
based on
position.
how they move Well, I probably should have pulled back here first, just in case we get locked in place by them moving over our way. Oh, kind of a little too late all of a sudden.
Moving on target location. Scanning. Roger, I've got my eyes on.
So that was one mistake, potentially, right there. Yeah, we're going to get locked into place. And I hope, all we can hope is that these guys move. Because we are definitely locked into place. And, oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. So, the other option is, maybe we can open... Let's take a look. Nobody can move. Oh yeah, you can because you have an SMG. But let's see from here, if we had to, no, you could not hurt them. Now the only bad thing is when they get activated back here. So maybe what we got to do is hope they keep this wandering pattern and they activate us and we shoot them all down on the Overwatch when they activate us. We can hope. And then that means we're all left after that to pick them up. So we'll just put everybody on Overwatch one more time. Now I can move. I can move, say, here.
Position confirmed.
And maybe I will, just so the gunner, he's a basic gunner, so hopefully he wouldn't have area suppression, but, never want to assume. So everybody pretty much else now is locked in place. Because they have more than an SMG. So everybody is just going to sit tight, get ready to ambush as they move. If they keep moving in the same direction, we will get exposed. And just like I didn't want to do, both pods will be in. But if we can be effective with our Overwatch on the one that activates us, then maybe we'll have a chance.
Affirmative, covering got it covered.
Okay.
Affirmative, covering now.
Overwatch.
07, ready for combat.
Here we go. This is our go live moment right here.
On your toes, Delta.
And they're aware now too. One of three faceless has converted already. The two of three have now converted. And I hear a third one converting. There she blows. No, and we're not going to get rid of the nearby, and we're shooting at the hardest targets to hit and take out,
Not a problem.
instead of the ones that are nice and close. Oh,
Come
the
on.
joy of resistance personnel.
Found something here. Impressed yet?
Well, we took down the gunner is what it looked like. And now these guys are taken and able to take good cover. Well, let's see what we got ahead of us. The faceless are still a far distance away. The stun lancer is a little bit of a problem. Fortunately, right here, well, what do we have here to explode? Well, fortunately, they took cover in a very helpful place for us. And rather than have you take the shot, I'm going to keep your grenade for other area. You might be able to reach the stun lancer. Let's not have you take the shot. Let's have a ballistic weapon individual over here take the shot and make a nice little explosion. That's what I think. So who has the wimpy... You know what? At this distance, we will see about our shotgun-toting individual. It's a ballistic shotgun. And we'll just do that, because that's a sure shot. And let's make it happen. It's funny how the SMG did not show as much damage. Somehow the shotgun explodes this thing in a more powerful fashion. Isn't that funny? And we did destroy loot, and we did more than likely destroy corpses that we could have picked up. I think I would have been more concerned if we didn't have a supply run, you know, a supply mission pending where we're going to pick up corpses. So we did manage to kill 2. We killed both the gunner and this. Oh, no, that wasn't. That was just a sectoid. But why is the body laying here and the loot is laying there? I'm confused. Most definitely confused. Now we got 2 individuals that are spread out, so I can't take them out both at the same time with my grenade. I have to determine who am I most afraid of. Probably, in a way, the Stun Lancer, because I can Overwatch, but what do you want to bet the Faceless run my Overwatch when I want the Stun Lancer to run my Overwatch? Or maybe we were too far away for them to totally know we're here, and because they didn't move last time, like everybody, oh, that was their turn to convert, probably, so therefore that's why they didn't move. Alright, I'm stalling by talking here. We have a target here to pick up, and we have a target here to pick up. Who would I rather pick up? And then we have, everybody else can then work on the drone, who could be a pain in our behind. And I'm gonna hope, now I'm in, it says full cover. So that would be nice. Maybe we take the Stun Lancer out and hope we just get, you know, suppressed or something by the other guy. Since I'm in full cover, maybe that'll work for us. Yeah, I think I'm going on the Stun Lancer. We're going to try dropping this over here.
Heads down! Target asset sighted.
And we got it. And needle grenade, whatever. We should still have that corpse available based on our skills. Now we got something right nearby. And I got to figure out the best way for me to do this. So we have ballistics right here. And so maybe, since you're toting the ballistics, I can't really get you to full cover. But maybe I try to get you farther away from the gunner. At least. And then have you throw a little grenade over here to wear off the armor of the drone.
All right.
And let's give this a go.
It definitely works, and it will kill you.
Oof. Not the kind of damage we were hoping for, but we did shred some armor. Now let's see what your shot. 92% is pretty dang good, but it's not a guaranteed kill. So let's see if we have one more grenade out there that might make sense, and I might, Noel, I might want to see about pulling you back. Now he could always try moving over here to flank us, which would be a problem with that cover. And that's all half cover, half cover, half, half, half. So I'm going to take this cover, thinking that this guy won't flank us. I'm hoping. Or you're already in full cover. Can you reach with your grenade? Oh yeah.
Take this!
That means all the armor will be gone now. I'll feel better shooting with the laser weapon now. We should just have no problem. That should be a no-brainer, taking this guy down. So what we're going to do is this. We are going to move you, because you have the laser weapon, into full cover. So the gunner, at least, can't have his way with you. And we'll see if we can get rid of the drone right here. Oh That's not the way we wrote it up, my friends. That's not the way we wrote it up. That's not the way we wrote it up. Well, what we can try then is pull you back from the gunner into full cover.
Yes, sir.
Well, it's 92%. Are we feeling lucky, or are we feeling like we should go with the grenade, which is 2 to 5, which also is not a guarantee? I think I'm going for the 92% shot. I don't want to get XCom'd here. I like the idea of a 92% shot. Let's make it. There we go. I wanted the drone corpse. Now he's pulling back, so he's not going to flank us.
Wait, they got me!
Oh, we had ablative, thank goodness. And which way are these guys a coming? Are they going to all choose the same target? Make it nice and ripe for a grenade? No, they wouldn't dare do that, would they now? Now that's a little more tempting, but then Andrei is in an awkward position. So we have to think here. Now we do have flashbangs. Let's try slowing them down. And we have an annoying gunner who's apparently quite accurate because we lost all our ablative on Andrei the Gamer. So we have to wonder. Now let's just see our range if I decided. So we're in range for a grenade. Now do I have somebody else who has not thrown a grenade that maybe, just maybe, has a flashbang? Yeah, we can slow this guy down and try taking Andrei farther away. Although I'm not thrilled with the cover of far away. Now it's showing me in full cover. Oh, that's why, because I have low profile. That's why it's full cover. So I could move farther away. We'd still be a target in quote-unquote full cover of the gunner. I mean, I think that's even too close for a flashbang. That's the problem. It will slow the guy down, but we do have some other shooters to wear him down. So let's cross our fingers. Let's get over here
Heading out.
and use the grenade where it will give us the biggest bang for the buck. All right there. Maybe we can, I don't know that they're close enough to have the little vehicle blow up on them, but you know, we can try. Well, no. We don't want them to die from an explosion and not get the corpses. So we'll do this.
Throwing grenade!
More like shooting grenade. And we got a lot of good damage on these guys. Oh, baby! You know, if I didn't want corpses, I'd just throw a freaking grenade on them and do it that way. Or if I had thought about it, thrown the grenade first and then followed it up with this. But who knew we'd do amazing damage like that? Apparently not me. You threw your grenade, so you're a pure shooter. So let's do just that. How far? Yeah, because a ballistic shooter is just kind of what we need over here, and I don't know how far you can get, Trisha, but you'd be in danger of being taken down by a gunner who's inconveniently placed. Now, what is your shot right here, or do you see them both? And you do have a 100% shot, and you know what? That's pretty hard to XCom that one, so let's take it.
Wow, this is cool.
Yeah, I agree. And then we have another. Now this is a shotgun, which I like the idea of potentially moving up against that person with the shotgun. So let's see if you... Oh, but you're the one that was going to throw the whatchamacallit, but maybe we'll get enough firepower eventually, so I change my mind and don't throw that and just try to take him down, and then we'll be left with a gunner. Does that all make sense, what I just fast spoke? Now I'm going to come here and see what our shot is.
Whatever you say.
91. We don't need to be XCom'd. Alright, and we are not.
Did you see that one? Could use some ammo over here.
I saw that one. Now I'm thinking let's come back in this direction and get some shots on that guy. Where a lot of us are going to be in half cover for that gunner to just have his way. Hopefully he will not be able to one-shot a Haven personnel, because Haven personnel getting injured isn't the end of the world. Let's move here with lasers.
I hope it's worth it.
Okay, this is where we find out how we're gonna do. Oh, I see.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
That's how it's gonna be. Well, we got one more laser shot. Maybe we can make up for it by doing 7 damage. No, not quite. I'm a little nervous. It says 86%, which is crazy, but it's 4 to 6. And, you know, with our luck, that means Andrei gets hit, and hit hard. I'm still not convinced that he doesn't get hit and hit hard with a flashbang, because I don't know that that slows him down enough. You know, ZigZag says through his mind. So he's trying to do some quick-ish math projections. And 86 is taking the shot.
That didn't do much.
It did crap.
Medic!
We got hit there, but we're standing. Now, where does the faceless go? Yeah, he comes to me where I lost all my ablative. Oh, Lord.
I need some help. Enemies on the move! Come flanking us!
We're losing loot, but now we might have a chance to get out of it? I don't know. Oh, pretty tenuous here. We're moving you into full cover. That's the kind of hit we needed before. Man, guys are getting low damage. And odds are you wouldn't be able to flank, so we're coming over here with our ballistic individuals. Faceless are down. I'm not happy with how that worked. I guess I have to get into the flow. I'm backing us off. Now let's just see how far our grenade can go. It can go pretty far, but you know, if I miss, so that's a potential out for us. Can we get any other potential shots on this guy? Nah, not while he's in full cover, that's for sure.
All right.
I'm gonna see if we can reach with this, and at least if our other
Don't worry.
other attempts do not
This should slow
work,
it down.
he shouldn't be able to shoot at us, right? And I could run up here and at least throw a grenade to weaken him, and then I'll be convinced that our last grenade shouldn't kill him.
Just don't
Or can't kill him because it's the needle type. And we shouldn't sacrifice a corpse that way. So I am going to bring you forward. We're going to play aggressive. Yes, aggressive. Okay, just in case.
On the move.
Use your low profile and do that. And let's take him out.
miles away.
All right.
Positive confirmation. Area secured. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Well, what started out promising, I kinda did not go our way at the end. We took some hurt. 2 ticks of damage off Andrei, so we now have 2 folks in the infirmary. Hopefully this will not be for a long time. The other wounded soldiers are Haven personnel, and they'll just keep working while they heal. Unlike our soldiers, right? There we go. I like it. Simple, tough, we shall not fail. And we didn't fail. We just didn't do it as cleanly as I was thinking we could. All right, let's continue.
The speaker commended loyal citizens today for standing up to those who would abandon our values for those of the old world. The remarks followed a moment of silence for peacekeepers slain by XCom dissidents.
Yeah, peacekeepers. Well, it reminds me that we are playing XCom. We had an okay 80% shot percentage, but boy, when I needed some to hit, it made it tough on us. So, what can I say? We came out on top. Let's go see about the loot that we might have taken as far as corpses. We gave up 2 corpses, but we picked up all the rest. Also worried about wound time. Well, these 2, you see the high days. They took it hard, but, we're making you work. No time off in the Haven. 13 days, well, that means you and the coach will be coming back at the same time, Andrei. So, good job leading the team. Good job finding the Faceless for us. And we got an expanded magazine as far as loot. We had another one expire. We got a Sectoid Corpse. Stun Lancer Corpse is a big one. That's a good one, because we need to start upgrading our Shinobi, and we need all these corpses that we can get. Another drone wreck does not hurt. 3 Faceless Corpse and another Trooper Corpse. So, we lost out on a couple, but I'm not totally upset. Mainly because we have a supply raid coming up very shortly. All right. Why don't we, while we're here, and with coil guns in 3 days, I don't really want to sacrifice a scientist to speed up your... Maybe right after coil guns we can think about it, but to speed up the healing that we got down here. We got 2 beds full now. I see Andrei right there, and that's got to be Coach. In fact, I can zoom in so you all can see him too. Yeah, it's better to make out what they're wearing and identify them that way when you zoom in. What I think I'm going to try real quick is see if we can get to the point where the supply raid is going to launch and see if we can end it there. Now, obviously, something else might pop up and spoil my plans, but let's get back out there and advance some time and see if we can get a little closer to the timing for our supply raid. And while we're at it, Strength 5, Vigilance 8, but we're down to only 9 left now in the Haven. I guess, well, it's more likely that those 9 are productive 9, so I'm not upset about that. Oh, one of the ones we had recruiting, because I left 1 on recruit before, and I'll have to get a new Haven provider. So let's at least put someone on recruit to try to build things back up, and then we'll put somebody over there to run the Haven. Carlos, temporarily we'll put you there. But when we get another mission, I'll take a look at everybody who's a Haven advisor and see about who we want to take out on a mission. And let's fly back over here and see if we can't find another regular mission over here while the strength is still doable.
Setting course for the Mexican Regional Tract.
All right, let's scan.
We are
victorious.
Oh, cool.
And the cause is advanced.
Oh, another Stun Lancer corpse. That's really cool. 2 Shield Bearer corpses. We'll have to see what that loosens up for us. And a Chrysalid corpse. Now, did I miss anything at the beginning before I looked over here? Yeah, 1 Stun Lancer corpse. So that's good news for all our shinobis out there and anybody that uses or needs those corpses to upgrade our weapons. So that's at least a couple more that we'll be able to pick up. Good, good, good. Let's see if there's anything else good out here that we can use. You know, this is jumping to my eyes really, really fast because we're going to be spending a little boost intel, and I can maybe, how much? Okay, we're going to boost for 25 usually. I'm going to get 19 right back if I can make this happen. And we got to look at putting semi-high level troopers out there on these things so we have a chance of passing these things. Let's see who I want to take out. Let's just see who's all available. Let's see. I don't necessarily want a sharpshooter on an ambush risk mission. Commander, Commander's been out on a lot of these things, so let's see if we can. I like the idea of his loadout. Do we have any speedier kind of people? Now, who's teamed up with Coach normally? Oh, you are. Well, Machine Hater. Till Coach is back, this will give you something to do till your bondmate is back, I guess. Even though I like your weapon available for a mission. But let's see who else we can take out with you and see if we can get a decent timer out of it. Paul Forrest Reynolds, perhaps? That would mean Frost Bombs would be out there, so maybe Teddy Husky with an upgraded Gremlin, but he's a leader guy. Wildcat Antros is a leader, and if I get down to it, we don't want to take anybody out who's too low level. Advent Horizon, because we want the lower level, the levels we take out, the more likely we have a higher chance to fail. Let's just see what our failure chance is here. I think we can do better. Let's go a little higher than your skill level, Dark Admiral, and see what we can come up with. I sure would like to keep him available for a mission. That was Barry Fury, maybe? Still keeps it the same, 18%. I'd love to get it down to more closer to 10%, and not a 1 in 5 kind of a chance. So hang on while I find someone appropriate here, everybody. Okay, so I'm going to take J. Joker Kelly out of the Haven since his bondmate is injured, and we'll have the 2 guys that have injured bondmates go out on this thing. So let me see about fixing that up, and we'll come back in just a moment. So in New Australia, we'll take you out as Haven Advisor, although I like the idea of J. Joker Kelly being in there in case we get attacked over here. But we'll put another couple teams. In fact, we'll temporarily put Gravedigger in there. And then we also have New Indonesia where, okay, I did put a replacement Carlos. So let's go back to Covert Actions. Wherever that building is over here. And we'll come back to where we were. J. Joker Kelly's going out. And Machine Hater's going out. 2 gunners, as a matter of fact. That may not be so smart of an idea either. But we're going to gather intel. And try again. While I think about it. No chance for failure. Now I gotta think about it again. Yeah, I like this, 10%. So we're gonna bring Antros out. He also has leadership abilities, like it can save us with an extra move if we get ambushed. 38% chance to ambush. We haven't been ambushed yet. So yeah, we'll play it that way. That's why I'm putting some better people in here, because the longer you go without an ambush, I feel like we're going to be more susceptible to it here at some point. Oof. So let's confirm this and see about gathering some intel, I hope.
Understood, Commander. My followers will appreciate the support of your soldiers.
All right, so we're in good shape here. We are going to get back out here and see if we can get that supply raid lined up. How long do we got? We're getting close, because we're going to have to boost, so it won't get us to 100%. Oh, we got something else. And we got another faceless mission coming up next time. This time, we're going to root them out of New Australia, which is actually a good thing to do, because, you know, this is our liberated mission, so that'll end the drain, hopefully, on our supplies here. But guess what? We'll do that next time. How crazy is that? We're just hot on finding the faceless. So that makes me excited. So I hope you enjoyed today's mission. Let's see if we can do this next one next time. A little cleaner, but you'll have to do that and come back next time to find out. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for joining us, and I hope to see you next time.